Rookie of the Year. The award given to the most exceptional first-year player of that season. And unlike most end-of-season awards, the Rookie of the Year is solely based on stats. Team position in the standings or team stats play very little part in this award. And if it ever does, it's normally the last defining factor. This is just normally purely based on individuals and their performances. Now, the Rookie of the Year does do a good job of projecting future All-Stars or picking at least a top 5 player in each class, but they do have their hiccups. And this year's top 3 candidates look to be some of the best guards in the coming future, in Lamela Ball, Anthony Edwards, and Tyrese Haliburton. Let's go. But before we get started, welcome. I'm FLB. I'm a big basketball fan that make basketball videos here on YouTube twice a week, on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if any of those topics interest you, hit that sub button and leave a like. I'd love to have you back. With that being said, the first candidate we're talking about is Anthony Edwards. Now, Anthony Edwards is a rangy 6'4" guard with a 6'9" wingspan, and he is a scorer, and I mean that in the best and worst way possible. He's a volume shooter and a difficult shot taker and sometimes maker. But every month, his percentages have continued to improve. And he is an athlete, sporting a 40-inch vertical. And just by watching him, you can tell he's normally one of the fastest players on the court at all times. And he uses his elite size and athleticism to be one of the most dynamic players in the league. And overall, he's averaging 15.2 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, on 37% shooting, and 30% from 3. Not the most efficient guy. And he's showing flashes of offensive brilliance constantly this season. But sadly, that's not the only side to basketball. His defense isn't that great. Mediocre at best. And as a guard with his elite combo of size and athleticism, he has the tools to be an above average defender. But being on a team with Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, and no real veterans to hammer in defense into your head, the importance of that side of the ball doesn't really show up in Minnesota's philosophy. But just by watching him, you can tell the incredible potential he has, and I put his NBA comparison to Russell Westbrook, both volume shooters who are incredibly athletic, but do not really try on defense, and if the effort was applied, they could be a lot better. Next, we have Tyrese Haliburton, a 6'5" guard out of Iowa State University. Now, what can I say about him that already hasn't been said? He is a winner. If you watch him play all season, you'll see what I'm talking about. He just makes winning plays. He's that guy that you always want on your team, that's always scrappy, but the guy you hate to see as your opponent on the other side. So far this season, he shows an amazing mix of offensive and defensive IQ on the court. And many of the questions surrounding him coming to the draft were about his size and his shooting mechanics. Being 6'5" but only 180 pounds, many scouts question if he had the size to bang with some of the bigger players in the league. And with the shooting mechanics not being the most textbook, many scouts said he needed to prove that he can make shots at this level. And he silenced all that noise, shooting a ridiculous 49% from the field and 43.4% from 3, averaging 13 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 5 assists a game. He has the potential to be one of the most elite guards in the league on both sides of the ball. With his elite mix of size, speed, and IQ, I can definitely see him being a multiple-time All-Star and making an all-defensive team. Since just in his rookie year, he's posted the best defensive rating among any guards in the Sacramento Kings. So overall, he doesn't have too many downsides to his game, I guess, other than the Kings' lackluster season, but you can't expect a rookie to turn that franchise around. He's been an incredible bright spot for them, and I would definitely compare him to Lonzo. Both had similar concerns coming to the league, but they've both shown that they're incredibly high IQ guards and play great defense and run an offense well if they needed to. And lastly, we have Lamela Ball, the most polarizing player coming into this draft. And just like his brother, they share a lot of the same attributes. Both taller than average point guards with great instincts and great offensive and defensive IQs. But Lamelo has had a far better start to his career than his brother. Without the bright lights of LA or the constant talk from his father, Lamela Ball has flourished in Charlotte. This season so far, he's averaging 15.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 6.4 assists on 44% shooting and 37% from 3. But what truly separates him from the rest is when you look at his numbers as a starter. Just a little over halfway through the season, Lamela Ball earned the starting point guard position, and he's been amazing, putting up all-star level numbers in just the 16 games he started. He's been averaging 19.8 points, 6.1 rebounds, 6.8 assists, and 1.8 steals on 46% shooting and 44% from 3, all while being one of Charlotte's better perimeter defenders. And just like his brother again, his ceiling is seen around to be Jason Kidd level when entering the draft, and he's shown he can be definitely that or even better. Alright, now that I've given y'all an overview, who do I think will be Rookie of the Year? And I think it's a pretty clear runaway with Lamelo. While Anthony Edwards has shown flashes of what he could become, and Tyrese Haliburton has been an all-around solid, reliable rookie, Lamelo has just been playing out of his mind, and barring no significant changes in the season, he should be Rookie of the Year. But that's all I have for y'all today. If y'all enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment telling me who you guys think should be Rookie of the Year. With that being said, this has been FLB, that's my time, and I'm out.
Marshall amazing nigga, how much you made today? I put a pin in, but sick of my dinner plate. Be for a feature like how much you finna pay. You don't have to be something which like minute. No so grounds to cool me the OT. Need a chill, but I need a Karuchi.